This includes spoilers. Roblox Anomalies. Roblox web series. Roblox a.r.g's. I'm not very versed in the whole shebang, but I like the idea of it. I like when it's pulled off in a cool way. I like when people use old Roblox Studio in a creative way because I've been doing it for the past 6 years like a nerd. And one web series I've grown to like is RecallAHollowHeart's. I'll be honest, I don't understand half the lore, but one of the things that appear in the series is the influence. A random structure that appears far away from spawn that might have been a person that corrupts the game that's inside of it. Lore-wise, it's probably some eldritch horror that even virus scripts can't remove, but I instantly wondered what it would be like if it was a genuine virus. So I did. Starting from around early 2009, there was a certain kind of virus that spread around free models that were invisible to naked eye, as in invisible to the Explorer window, that were used to hide scripts. This was done by putting the scripts inside of classes that were either unused or purposefully hidden, just as, well, stock sound, hole, and or whatever the hell a geometry is. These viruses were used to balloon the size of your game or to hide a secret admin script. But in early 2010, the most common classes used for these viruses would become visible if they had anything inside of them. And later on, around late 2011, they were deleted on site entirely. Unfortunately, the latter was just implemented by the time the influence canonically happened, with the first time happening around, well, late 2011. But to make this video work, let's just say these patches never happened. Some of the games had antiviruses, which did work to a degree, but some of them were really just viruses themselves, and maybe we can just discard that for crying out loud. I'm really stretching it. Anyways, disregarding the things that would make it not work. Due to the fact that the influence does not appear in Studio, it can be inferred that the structure was serialized from its main script, which is a process that basically converts the parts necessary, properties, and positions into code, which would then be ran and the model reconstructed when the server started running. Probably with a little delay though. The game crashing is rather simple. A separate script, not inside of the model itself, would monitor when the influence is deleted. If it is, then it runs a server script that overloads the server and crashes it, which is as easy as making a simple infinite loop. The game corruption, on the other hand, depends on the thing it's quote-unquote corrupting. In the Snow game, they simply put a decal on each part's surface, and then with other stuff, it involves looping a series of words for the hint, and then setting the fog property and lighting to very heavy. The only thing that Roblox couldn't really do is that little weird noise textures that happen when you're closer to the influence, which is just editing magic. It's just magic, and that's all. What I just said probably ruined some fun. Probably ruined some wonder that you had out of this web series, or really any web series. But personally, from my perspective, I feel like that is the opposite. As while I may be a nerd for this sort of topic, understanding the creativity and effort it takes to create the environment needed to tell a story is fascinating. At its basics, it shows that anybody can create the story they want to tell. They can express their own voice and their level of creativity, even if it's through an old version of a block game. I hope more people make these web series things, because it's cool to see what other people can create with some old tools. Because I've been doing it for a long time myself.